guest is a beautiful model and actress who hosted MTV's House of Style and has appeared in films including Vanilla Sky and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. She now stars in the new Fox drama The Jury, which premieres June 8th.
Boyd Kingman has been asking for permission to sell his summer cottage for a year now. The police still refuse to release the property because it's considered a crime scene.
And why are you talking to me? Why don't you talk to Lieutenant Gerard at the homicide unit?
I talked to Gerard. He got all mumble-mouthed, said he'd be willing, but somebody else was saying no.
Somebody else?
You.
Why does Boyd Kingman need to sell? It's to pay his defense attorney. That's you, counselor. So don't come in here all high and mighty. This is about a check clearing.
Sure. Not all of us are lucky enough to be on government dole.
Please welcome Shalom Harlow. So, you look great, you look happy, but they tell me you're somewhat disappointed today because Morrissey is not here.
Yeah, I was looking forward to meeting him, giving him a howdy hey.
A howdy hey. So you're a big fan of Morrissey's?
I am. I'm a Smiths fan.
You're a Smiths fan, yeah. But you actually, ironically, were discovered to be a model at a rock concert.
That's right. I was discovered at a Cure concert.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you have the Robert Smith makeup on and everything, or what?
Yeah, I don't know how they saw any potential with the black eyeliner and the garish red lipstick.
Right. And then how did they bother you at a rock concert? What did they say?
Well, I was there with my girlfriend. It was the summer that I was 15. We used to go into Toronto and see all these shows, and we went to the Cure. And on my way to the show, a model scout came up to me and asked me if I was a model. I laughed.
Yeah.
And then I gave her my number for some reason.
Yeah.
And she proceeded to call me for 6 months.
Wow.
Straight.
I wonder why you didn't call her back right away. Why were you being
difficult?
Well, you were being difficult.
Well, already, I guess. Yeah. Primed.
Yeah. So you didn't call her back for 6 months. Were you tall as a 15-year-old?
I was already this height.
6'4"?
I'm not 6'4".
I'm just kidding.
That's you.
So what made you finally call her back?
I think just to put an end to the relentless phone calls. Yes.
And then you said, I'll do it?
Yeah, my mom and I went up to see them.
Yeah.
They oohed and awed and freaked out, and we thought this was all just part of their scam that they did to everyone, but then I found myself in Paris.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you were, where were you in Canada?
Yeah, I was in Canada.
What part?
Oshawa.
Of course, yeah.
Which is,
And then from there you went to Paris.
Yes.
And how old were you there?
I was 17 when I first moved to Paris.
Wow. So your parents must have said, yeah, go ahead and do this.
Get out.
Yeah. So the runway is tough. You did runway as opposed to print work, and I have this down. I know how this works. There's print work, the catalogs, all that kind of stuff. And then there's runway where you walk, and you walk in heels.
Really high ones.
Really high ones, and there's that danger time, right?
Yeah.
So
Very precarious.
Tell me a couple.
Balancing.
Tell me some bad. What happened?
Well, you know, I did my first season arriving in Paris. I think I'd been in Paris for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I got booked for a lot of shows. And I thought I got booked for the John Galliano show. Well, a fellow model told me, you've been released. But she was lying.
Why would she do that?
I wonder why.
Yeah.
So I went home, and this is in the days before cell phones, and you could be reached with those BlackBerry things and everything.
Right.
I was home, I was in my tub, and my agent was calling relentlessly. I got out of the tub.
Wait a second.
She was frantic.
Let's slow down. Let's talk about the tub. So let's just. After the show, why do you go into the tub? Well, why is that? Just to unwind?
Just to soothe my aching muscles.
Yeah. So you're just in the tub reclining.
Reclining. Bubbles. There was bubbles. So not so much.
Okay, got it. All right, then you get the phone call.
Then I get the phone call. I'm still wet.
Okay.
On the phone. She says, where are you? You've got to get to the show. My God, everyone's frantic. They're waiting for you. So I race to the show. I get there. John Galliano is frantically trying to dress me. Somebody's throwing hair pieces on my hair, and again, the garish red lipstick.
Yeah.
And then John hands me a parasol and says, "You're dying of malaria," and sends me out.
Oh, he's giving. You have a little motivation.
Yeah, so I've got the motivation. I'm dying, and I can use this because I've been so frantic getting there. So, you know, the eyelashes start fluttering, and I weeble and I wobble and I make it down, and then I die.
Okay. But it was fun to play the character then.
Yeah, there's lots of that. There's lots of that.
Is that kind of how you got into acting or not?
Well, it's not exactly how I got into acting, but I think when I started to act that I realized, oh, I've kind of been playing with this stuff for a while now.
Yeah. And then what's the new show? The Jury. That's it's Barry Levinson, correct?
It's Barry Levinson, Tom Fontana. Yeah.
Yeah. Now do they show up? Because I know Tom.
Yeah, and Barry actually is playing the judge.
Oh, he's in it. Wow.
Yeah.
And is it fun doing this?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
And then we have a little time left. I want to talk about your family. They're from Canada. They're can I say they're odd or not?
They're a little different.
Different?
They're a little
eccentric?
Special and eccentric.
Yeah. Okay, so what was your childhood like? What would happen?
Well, I grew up in Oshawa, which is an hour outside of Toronto.
Yeah.
And it's a factory industrial town, and my parents just didn't fit the mold. They didn't work at the factory. They were eccentric, kind of bohemian hippie types.
Okay.
Hence the name Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah. I'm not going to say pot or marijuana. I won't say that. I won't even ask that.
No.
But what did they do for a living?
Well, my mom was a homemaker.
Okay.
She was a beautiful, sexy, hippie mom, but she didn't wear a bra.
Cool.
All my guy friends.
Yeah.
They thought she was really hot,
Yeah.
which is, when you're a kid, that's not okay. You want like the PTA mom,
Yeah. So you were
wasn't
jealous of your mom because all your friends thought she was really...
I wasn't really jealous because, I knew eventually, like, I had those genes, so it would be okay someday.
You would
for
be
me,
hot
right?
one day.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah. Congratulations, it worked out. Yeah. All right. What else? Anything else? You're going to come back and do the show again, right?
Yeah, I'd love to.
So the Jury, how long has it been on? What's going on?
We're filming our 10th episode right now.
Yeah.
And it starts on Fox on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
It's a 1-hour courtroom drama.
Right.
And it's filmed from the perspective of the jury.
Yeah.
Each show, it begins with the jury in the deliberation room deciding the case of the court.
Right.
And we do flashbacks to the court and the case. And it's interesting because it brings the audience into the actual process of deciding guilt or innocence.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Shalom Harlow, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Morrissey.